let's talk 8/4 time signature. Yes, and be sure to like and subscribe for more epic musical content. Now, whenever I'm curious about songs in weird meters, I check Wikipedia's list of unusual time signatures, and it had this to say about 8/4. 8/4 or 8/8 may refer to an evenly divided compound duple or quadruple meter. While this is arguably extremely common in music, the notations 8/4 and 8/8 themselves are not, so all divisions of this time signature are listed here. That list of time signatures with the top number being 8, I did not find any songs that I was familiar with or recognized, but I did come across this in the wiki for Times Like These by the Foo Fighters. Times Like These is in D Mixolydian mode, and the section that begins at 0:13 is in 7/4 time. The chorus of the song is also grouped in bars of 3 rather than the regular bars of 4. Somewhat unusually, the song intro starts in 8/4 time for 4 bars, then switches to 7/4 for 8 bars, and then 6 bars of 8/4 again before leading into the first verse, which is also in 8/4. It is set at 145 BPM. Like Wikipedia said, it's not common to notate things in 8/4 or 8/8. So how is the Times Like These opening guitar part in 8/4? It goes into 7/4. When we listen to The Ocean by Led Zeppelin, the main guitar riff alternates between a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 7/8. Some people find when mixing meters that it's easier to count the eighth notes since you're transitioning from quarter time to eighth time. So some people find it easier to count the riff or the music in The Ocean as 8/8 to 7/8. That can apply here. It might be easier to count the 4/4 section in 8 when we transition into 7 and then back into common time again. If we look at the rhythm, we actually have the same rhythm played twice in a row, but it goes over the bar line when we look at the normal notation for this music. Now, if we put it in 8, it's easier to recognize that we're playing the same rhythm twice, but the grouping for this and how it might be easier to count it actually would to be 3 plus 3 plus 2, or 3/4, 3/4, then 2/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, out of all those ways to count this guitar part, I found it easiest when subdividing 3 plus 3 plus 2, which of course gives us 8. And 8 was probably the second easiest way to count that. The hardest way was 4/4, surprisingly, but that's because the rhythm did in fact go over the bar line. But the most common use of the 8/4 time signature is used by dancers. Yes, dancers don't normally count 2 groups of 4/4. They just count one group of 8 quarter notes, 8/4 time. Now, they might not think of it as 8/4, but when they count their dance moves, they count in groups of 8, and they are counting the quarter notes. 8 quarter notes, 8/4 time signature. And there you have it, a quick explanation of the use for 8/4 time using Times Like These as an example. Be sure to like and subscribe for more epic musical content. But in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.